Jump into this. I like the picks, but honestly, when I look at both drafts, looking at that Brody pick, looking at the Martis pick, if Outplay does not scale up front, this could definitely go over to BTK. They have a lot of possibilities. Once again, ISO on this carry. It's been the thing that's been dominating BTK the past 2 games. They have it for themselves. We know the late game damage. So here we go. Game 7 in the North American Challenge Tournament Grand Finals. BTK or Outplay will be crowned here and now. Who's it gonna be?
We got a lot of pressure on both of these teams. This is what they came for. This is what North America asked for. This is what mobile and the world asked for. They were tired of the sweeps, and this is what we've given them, a Game 7.
Yeah, no, people probably waking up still around the world. They're going to jump right into Game 7 and be like, what happened? Point where it's like, this is showing confidence. He's picked Kaja now after some of the... Oh, hold on.
A little bit of damage on a Mobazane there. Speaking of him, Basic trying to get the first kill.
Wow.
Mobazane will be able to get away. Joybaj trying to get that final hit on the best player. And move in. Who goes down? Yato to the backside.
On the hunt
for another one. Doesn't get the Cyclone best player. Going to be able to get away from this. Basic, though, getting the stun, but watch for ISO. He's here, ready to help out. Yato able to flicker away, and BTK coming.
Disrupt that. That's what Yato should be doing. He should be on the hunt for that as they set up for those objectives.
Yeah. Second, big pick on a Shark there. Brings it down to about half health. Moving on blast. Yato the flicker. Down goes Shark, finally finding that kill. Boom, though, brings out the world manipulation. Yato will be able to get away from this, but Basic wants to try to fight it out. Yato with the re-engage. Looking for the Terrify. It lands. Basic brought down very low. ISO flickers in, looking for the finish. Not able to get it. Back down at the Turtle Pit. A little bit more action. Mobazane going to get pushed away once again. Down to about half health, but here comes C. Maybe looking for the Petrify. Hasn't used it just yet. Best player able to find Mobazane. T pops the Petrify. Looking for best player here. Joybaj also here as well. Numi on blast. Doesn't connect. They sense it coming. They pop the flicker, but still the position of this turtle goes to Outplay.
Yeah, it's going to be a clean pickup for Outplay. Yato not going to be able to do too much to kind of reply to it. You see their best player going ahead and picking it up. And we were talking before about a T, and that's going to have to be the answer for Hoon as we start moving into a lot of these objectives, a lot of these team fights.
And change it up.
Yeah, you can see at the bottom, Mobazane trying to ward off a little bit of this pressure that's coming up on top. And we do see the Golden Staff being picked up for ISO.
It's going to be big. It's going to be very important. At this point, looks like we're trying to make a play on the mid side. Best player going to get pulled in. Shouldn't be able to get away from this, but he has been slippery in the past. But no, not today. ISO with the shutdown.
That's what they needed, right? BTK had to make a pick somewhere. They have the tools to do it, and they made a good play there in the mid lane. They are going to trade a little bit, right? Turret is now down. Outplay.
This moves more into the later game where they can start doing things here, like being able to shut down Hoon.
Yato, speaking of Hoon, he's trying to get the shutdown, but he's in a bad spot.
Oh, no.
Going to get hit by that road manipulation, and Hoon finds him instead. Another turtle down about half health. Promise going to keep Mobazane at bay here. Best player able to secure it. Take it from him. Wait a second. Promise looking for a play to happen. Joy Baj is in the realm of things. They pull him right in the Numion blast. Mobazane still up though. ISO now involved. Brings out the speedy light wheel, but T goes down anyways. Now Shark gets the stun. Outplay pushing back. Looking to take this tower. They're going to break it down. And the next target is BTK.
This is what we were talking about, that early game pressure from Outplay. And Bloodthirsty Kings are just not able to answer it. And you can't always bank on a mistake from them. And right now, the choke continues for BTK. They're starting to tighten this, is Outplay.
Let's look at the bright side. BTK, ISO hasn't died. He's got a couple kills on his belt. They might make a play up here.
And they keep on feeding ISO. Promise hits a split. Should be able to get away here. Terrified, but still, if we notice, if we look at things, they've been sacrificing a lot, but it's all funneling into ISO. Does that have value though, Pride?
No.
Wait a second, no, T. The bad spot, caught up in a real manipulation. Best player with the decimation, able to get the finish. Mobazane's here, taunts him up, locks him up under the tower, but the tower still goes down. Zane in a little bit of trouble, brought down to about 20%. Shark tries to get the Numion, and it lands onto Zane. Basic picks it up. That's a 2-for-0 trade over to Outplay.
Yeah, and just when they were able to take a tower up at top, OP answers with 2 towers of their own and some kills in the bag for them as well. 7-4 and 3K gold lead for Outplay.
Right now, Outplay invested a lot on Promise, and it didn't work.
Yeah, but they still have something up their sleeve. Yato drops down the Numion blast. Moon still keeping that real manipulation up. Promise finally going low. T looking for it. Gets knocked up. The Numion returns. The T goes down. Joy Baj now on the run here. The Lord should be in the hands of Outplay.
Nice you put it out there that they were baiting out a lot of these abilities. BTK kind of with Promise doing such a great job of forcing his way into the back line and just taking all the abilities he can, which opens it up for Shark, which opens it up for Basic to kind of pull back and reply.
We're back to familiar territory here. BTK on the defense. They've made it happen before. Again, it's only the first Lord. They should be able to make quick work of it. There's a pull.
Pulling best player, a little bit of damage is coming from ISO. Shark brings out the Bulwark Shield. Luckily, the Numion blast does get stopped. Yato's got one of his own up his sleeve, brings it down on top of Promise, and Promise finally falls. And mortality does come from best player. Will be able to get away. Basic drops to torn apart memories, but doesn't find anyone. Yato does finally drop. Basic starting to pick up some pieces here.
Yeah, starting to try to get the maximum amount of value out of this non-luminous Lord. They do have the mid pushing. Here comes the Black Dragon.
Yeah, into the backside, gets a Petrify, looking for Basic. Trying to get the kill on the run. Mobazane jumps that rat, and 3 members have fallen for Outplay. Another beautiful defense. ISO almost caught up in that road manipulation, but
to come online for BTK. We were talking about it as we start moving later and later. This might be the last Lord for the side of Outplay. They need to maximize what they can do with it.
And right now, it feels like a 50-50, even though Outplay has a 2K gold lead. Zane does get stunned. Numion blast about to land. Zane in the midst of it. They try to change pace, but no, they're still on a Zane. He's down about 20. Everyone does get out of the room manipulation, but Basic still finds Zane. Promise on top of Yato, taking him for a ride. Promise might go down here. It's 1-for-1 currently. Does BTK want to respond here? Best player should be able to get this Lord. Still got to keep our eyes on ISO. 3-0 and 3. They might try to go for something.
Yeah, they might. I mean, great target focus by Outplay there because it took down the Retry to be able to go ahead and get that.
Joy Baj able to get the Divine Judgment. Numion blast. Yato blasted away. In comes the concealed play. Joy Baj in a very bad spot. Will get stunned. Taken out. It's 3 members of BTK down. And the Lord is coming. ISO! That's bad. This is rough. He has to use the speedy light wheel just to get away, and that's another
Lord barreling down the mid lane.
Tough situation to be in. Familiar territory for BTK. Can they do it like they've done before? Holding on here. They got to get away. Shark!
Not if that Numion blast lands. Luckily it doesn't. Mobazane able to move in. Best player getting that grab onto them. BTK still defending. Lord down about 20%. Should be able to melt it, but the inhibitor still goes down. BTK backs against the wall. Shark able to get stunned onto Mobazane there. They're trying to work their way onto this top inhibitor. OP doesn't want to give it up just yet, but I think this is the perfect time too.
Yeah, we were talking about it earlier. ISO still deathless 303. If they're gonna mount a comeback, it's gonna be on the back of ISO.
Oh, they're going in.
Yato does have that Numi on blast. I'm waiting for him to use it. They crack through another inhibitor. Basic able to secure it. Down to the bot side. OP making their rounds. That's 3 base turrets down. BTK, can they defy the odds?
Looking to come from the back.
And right when he gets on top of Yato, OP wants to strike once again. Down comes real manipulation. Down goes Yato. Joybaj down about half health. They've closed in. The immortality pops. And Joybaj is out of here. It's 2 for 5. I mean, it's 2 for 0. 5 man on Outplay still stand. They might not even go for this Lord. They got a large wave of minions coming from the bottom. BTK has a bit of defense, though.
As we've been seeing from Outplay, attacking from different angles, going to keep that pressure up on the base while they have best player down, taking this Lord. And this is going to keep the continual pressure onto BTK.
All right, all eyes on ISO. Can he make the play to save the day here? Basic focusing in onto the base. Nice petrify for the Numi on blast is here. The flicker, the sidestep, the stun. Mobazane, immortality pops. Can he get away? No. Basic able to secure it. Promise does go down though. ISO, immortality pops. BTK defending with all they can. They're able to last another one, but in about 10 seconds, the Lord will be knocking on the door. 3-0 before, we've been talking about him all game. Can he do something that really matters? And I mean really matters. They do melt down the Lord. They do it quickly. OP not going to be able to finish this just yet as long as BTK doesn't make any big mistakes.
Yep. Yato's also got the new blast here again. He does not have the flicker available. Shark's going to have it in a little bit, so both sides pretty even here. They battle it out.
Moon drops down, the real manipulation. Maybe a little bit too early there. All BTK wants to do right now is clear these minions. They don't want the fight just yet. OP's going to have to bring it to them. Best player dancing in, out, T up to the top side, trying to clear out these waves. Once again, BTK just needs to defend. OP backing off.
Here we go. Online on this carry. They just got to watch out for this. Promise.
On a promise. Comes out, not able to get the finish. Shark looking for something. Numi on blast. Zane caught off T in the midst of it as well, but here comes Yato with the return. Not able to capitalize on it though. Promise does go down. BTK backing off. 1 for 0 trade. BTK able to hang in here.
Yeah, Nysu was talking about that sidestep. It came out there, shocked, surprised Zane, but still able.
From Van Gene, and now Shark is doing it, but T,
He's in a bad spot, gonna get stunned up in the boss side. Should be able to get.
Oh no.
Has the immortality though, but still another big utility gone. Yato hunting for that Numi on blast right now. You can tell the way when he's stepping around. He's looking for an ult that matters. Lord getting brought down to about 70%. They're going to keep this going. Best player looking for something. Joybaj as well. ISO holding the distance. But the thing is T has to stay in that bottom lane. He can't let anyone come in. He doesn't want to waste any time.
It's going to come down to this retribution battle if they continue this. Less than half health here. Mobazane versus best player. There's the conceal.
Oh, Numi on blast return though. Yato looking for the stun. Mobazane still has control of the Lord Pit. It finally gets reset. Shark trying to bring it down. Doesn't land. Promise. Bowls on top of Mobazane here.
T
is finally leaving. Joybaj though. Wait. That's a lot of damage. Oh, gonna go down here. And here comes the dragon. Gonna back him off. This could be this Lord for BTK, but watch for best player. Coming around the wall here. Shark as well with the bulwark. It's still a 50-50. Promise in the bush. Trying to come into the backside. ISO there as well, but he doesn't have the speedy light wheel. Not gonna be able to output too much damage just yet. Who's gonna take this? Base player, best player. Gonna get pushed away. Shark very low as well. Forced to go back to base. ISO on the best player. But Basics on the base. They gotta stop him. They gotta stop him. Basic goes down. The stun. That's it. So close on the thread. That's how they live. Now it's still on the Lord. Promise trying to slow him down, but Mobazane won't let it happen. That's the first lord of this game for BTK.
BTK coming back here on the side with minions at their crystal, able to pick up the lord, and now the favor finally turning to them.
This was the question. Can BTK do it again? Defy the odds, and they're well on their way of doing it down the mid.
The Nubian flicker, Yato makes the play. They're gonna try to close it in. Shark wants a return though. Joybotch, Immortality pops. They don't have the minion just yet. They got two. ISO gonna lock in. Can he do it? 50%, 30. No, wait, 2 more hits. Just finish it. ISO can't quite do it, but that is it. They said 99.9%. Well, today BTK is 0.01.
The bloodthirsty Kings defying the odds. Game number 7 in the grand finals of NACT. What a series.
The emotion here in the HyperX Arena, you can see there the celebration by BTK against all odds. Not the greatest season for them, but when it counted here at the grand finals, BTK came to deliver.
BTK. What a series here at the NACT Grand Finals, HyperX Arena, Las Vegas. Nobody in the world could have asked for more than this, Naisu.
Man, I have seen some Mobile Legends Bang Bang in my time. And this is one of the best series that I have seen here going the distance. And we came into this with a lot of tension. It's showing now on the screen. BTK feeling good as they should. Because, man, again, you got to say, same thing. They worked from that deficit. It was massive, and they hold on time and time again. How do they do it? That's the question. Wow, what a series, what a game.
A little different from every NACT Grand Finals. A little different than a lot of games we see. But today, BTK are crowned the champions. You know, we've been seeing that name a lot for the past 2 years. It fell off for a little bit. We had the Valley, dude. But now, BTK has returned to claim the throne. A couple new faces. But here they are, America. Your crowned champions.
Man, that is... And again, you got to give it up for Outplay. They tried their best. Again, the favorite for a lot of people coming into this grand final. Having an amazing season. It was just a game, a series here again. Let's look at the stats real quick. Private, take us through this.
I mean, we were talking about it, man. Just
Dave, take it away.
All right, guys. I think everyone in the arena felt the emotion. I don't know what to say. Now, I want to interview Zane, but I want to get to Botch. Botch, I saw you just now. Tell me what you're thinking right now.
I'm very happy. I'm very happy. I didn't expect we won my idol Shark. I'm so fucking nervous. And then we got this BTK!
I think you guys proved to everyone wrong. Zane, the next one interview, you come in today with a lot of pressure on your shoulder, right? 1 versus 4, you always say it. Tonight, do you still feel it's 1 versus 4? It's a team effort.
Of course not. It's never been a 1v4. But the fact that these 4 players who have never stepped foot in a tournament in their lives have come and beat 3 5th place in M4 is an insane achievement.
Guys, let's hear it once again. This guy's throat is done for BTK. All right, I think I want to interview one more person, T. Now, you played on the side lane. You went against Promise today. I think you did a lot. Everybody saw it. T did fantastic. So, is there anything you want to say to your fans for BTK?
Thank you for supporting us, and more to come in the future.
All right, guys. Now, we have a special guest tonight. I know the player had a lot to say, but we have a special guest from Iesf. This team is going to MSC, but also going to Iesf. TK! BTK, it's time to hoist the trophy. Whenever you guys ready. It's heavy. 1, 2, 3, let's go. Ladies and gentlemen, your 2023 Spring Champion is Bloodthirsty Kings.